I'm sitting here with Ted Danson. You're a very good man to come here and do a year 2000 with us.
I was so excited. I saw Mr. Seriously.
This is a highlight in your career.
It is. I hate that serious crap. I like doing this. This is the important kind of acting for me.
This show isn't serious crap to you?
No.
I take this show very seriously. You've just devastated me with that quip.
Gosh, I don't have any...
Well, you're clearly broken up by it, aren't you? You feel terrible.
I meant that to be a compliment.
Yeah,
it came out all wrong.
It was very nice.
Well,
very
let me be the sycophant and tell you how my family feels about you. Maybe that'll make up.
Oh, my God, what's this?
No, my kids, who are 18 through 22, Charlie, Lily, Katrina, Kate, worship you.
Oh, that's nice.
You are huge in that age group. Huge.
With the kids, I call them.
No. And my wife, Mary Steenburgen, is crazy.
Oh, that's very
about
nice.
It. Yeah.
People in their late 50s despise me.
Right.
That's what research shows. And people who are like 24. And then also people in their late 90s. People are angry at me. We don't know what that's all about.
I'm the exact opposite. I am very hot in the 90-plus age. Really.
Old people are like, I love you.
Really, I get them.
Then their jaw falls off.
Right,
yeah.
right.
You know, speaking of family, I have to ask you, last time you were on the show, you were proudly showing a homemade calendar that your family makes for the year, and you give it to family and friends, and it featured you and your family as interpretive dancers.
Yes, Alvin Ailey wannabes.
Alvin Ailey wannabe. Let's take a look at the shot from the calendar. This is the real calendar that you give out. It's pretty. Pretty amazing.
The dance belts are the most fun part. Sorry. Y'all haven't worn one, obviously.
Yeah. They're nice. They're comfortable.
It's patriotic and the humor all wrapped up in one. Yeah, it was fun. This year we have a brand new one out.
What's the theme this year?
This year it's fresh from their triumphant tour of Guam, the Danburgen ballet dance company.
Danburgen.
Danburgen.
That's a nice melding of the names.
Yes. We do an interpretive dance of the 12 days of Christmas. You know, partridge in a pear tree.
Partridge in a pear tree, right. Can we have one?
This is raw footage now. I hope you understand that this has not been cut down into...
Let's take a look at the shot from this year. I'm just curious to see how it looks this year. Oh, that's nice. That's gorgeous. Yeah, we needed the arrow.
That's actually, there are two other people in that shot. They're the four calling birds.
Oh.
See, it's raw footage. This is raw.
Is this going to be available in stores soon?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that'll go like hotcakes, yeah. Let's talk. We did a joke in year 2000 about wearing a hairpiece. Yeah. Is that something that you've used the hairpiece on the later years of Cheers? Did you do it for the whole run of Cheers?
No, no one would believe me either, but the first 3 years, that was all me. A little brown shoe polish, you know.
Shoe polish? Did you ever try the Ron Popeil stuff that sprays, that covers?
I did it all. I've been there.
I've
been there. Every product known to man. But first 3 years, that was me. Then I had to start wearing a hairpiece, and those were the embarrassing years. About 3 or 4 years. Very scary. You know, you had to stand in the wind the right way. You know, because if you stood this way,
it would come up like that and be like, ha ha.
Yeah, it was very.
Caw-caw, and would look around and then go back.
Or somebody would go, oh, it's nice to see you, and you go, ah. You know, like,
right.
Don't touch my head. So that got old, and I went, you know, forget it. I took it off, and I just decided that was my, you know, kiss my bald spot to the rest of the world.
Right.
Back with you. And it freed me. And from this day, I feel that men my age who have a full head of hair, they're unattractive. Seriously.
What are you talking about?
No, seriously, look at Jay Leno. That's not an attractive man. He has too much
No, that's not right.
It's too much hair.
No, I can't go along with that.
You're a young man. You have a full head of hair. It's all right. It's all right. But beware. Beware, my friend.
But when I get older...
You start losing it somehow. I don't care how, but it's very...
Let me tell you something. If I ever start to lose my hair, and this is a promise, I am going to do everything I can to hide it. It's going to get very unseemly, but I'm going to have big plastic hair. I don't care what I have to do, but this is who I am, baby. I need this guy up here. I think if I didn't have this thing on top of my head, nothing.
I think you'd be a very attractive bald man. I really do.
We'll find out next week here on Late Night.
This is taking an ugly turn.
Yeah, we're going to have to shave my head now. I don't know if this is true, but, you know, I read somewhere that John Gotti, before he passed away, was a huge fan of your show, Becker. Is that right?
Yeah. Some guy came to the Becker stage delivering, this is going to sound like, please forgive me if this sounds wrong to any of you, pizza. He was delivering pizza and to the cast. This is true.
A nice Asian man.
He was, right. But he was a relative, and he said, I think he said, my uncle or my something would like a picture of you, you know, which is a little scary, but of course you sign one and you send it off. And I also went to
And it turned out that it was for John Gotti.
Yeah, I guess, I'm thinking maybe he only was allowed to watch TV Monday night, so he had no choice or something. But he wanted a picture, and I actually was at an awards show, and one of the writers from The Sopranos came by and went, I heard about up in Marion, I heard about the, I'm going,
what does that mean?
What does that mean?
Do you have a septic problem?
What's Marion? I don't know what Marion is or where anyway, you know, the picture. And he had to like spell it out because I was so not familiar with the lingo. But he really was a huge fan. And when he died, our ratings actually took a dip.
Because you think he was probably saying to people, you watch Becker.
Right.
You watch Becker.
Right.
Oh, you watch Becker. That's real. Now, let's talk about the show for a second. You are finally getting a relationship on the show.
Nancy Travis is a great, great actor. She's really fun to be with.
So they were restrained on the show. Usually they you know, try and get the character into, but they were restrained. Now it looks like Becker's going to have a real relationship.
But he's going to do it really poorly. I mean, he's so bad at everything. So, yeah, he'll try to make it work, but
how are you? How is Ted Danson with the ladies?
Well, I'm married now to the most amazing woman in the world, so I'll talk about the past.
Let's talk about the past.
Right. Well, my technique was always to be, you know, one of the girls, you know. You just sit around. You sit around.
We saw the photos, yeah.
But it works.
No, I know what you're saying, though, and I respect this technique so much. It's
you sit around, and it's just, don't worry, it's just, you know, us girls. Why don't we all take our clothes off? And they're so relaxed with you being one of the girls.
You mean what you do is you have like herbal tea with them, and you talk to them about their problems, a little neck massage, and they lower, and then the next thing you know, you're naked with them.
Boom. Yeah.
I've tried that many times, and it never worked. It never worked once.
What kind of tease?
Or being one of the guys. Nothing frankly, has worked with me. Maybe baldness. When I'm bald, the ladies are going to be like, well, you're a sex machine.
You wait. But you're in an amazing relationship yourself, see, so this is no longer important, right?
No, I am. I'm happily married. It's a great thing. That was good of you to tell me that my marriage was going well. I like that. Occasionally I need people to come on the show and your marriage is going well, right? Yes. Becker, of course, airs Sunday nights at 8 on CBS. Ted, great to have you on the show, and thanks for helping us out. Always good to have you here. Ted Danson, everybody. Stephen R. Sharippa from The Sopranos coming up. We'll be right back. That was great.